Dear viewers, welcome once again to our weekly Sunday mornings, I should say afternoon now, Zoom session. If you are interested in joining, please click on the link that we are going to share in a moment. And once again, our coordinator is Teacher Oleg and Madam Tatiana.
Okay.
Thank you, Teacher Rahat.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
And could you tell us a little bit about your new job, Teacher Rahat?
Oh, okay. Honestly, I gave the first interview on last year. And afterward, I had to wait a little bit. They said the vacancy is not announced yet. So when the vacancy was announced, I had to go for the second interview. And they called me and said that they said it should be through the Google Meet. And I have to present a lesson or any type of subject that I would like to study to my what I studied in my previous education like MBA program or in my PhD program or any topic. Okay, so it should be through PowerPoint. It should be minimum 5 minutes. Okay, and then they said there will be 4 people in the interview panel, including the HR, academic leader, course leader, and 2 other people from different departments. So I said yes, and I just participated in the interview. In the meantime, I created a feature about the demographic factor because my subject is major is healthcare and social science. So the topic was how healthcare has the effect on our health. It's one tiny topic, okay, and the specific topic was demographic factors. How demographic factors have the effect on the healthcare. Okay, so demography means in academic word that people, humans like you, me, male, female, and how is our demand, how we are going to affect on the healthcare. Basically, it is a vast subject because it was only 5 minutes presentation. I explained few things, and that was the first part. They said, "Okay, Mr. Ali, go ahead with the presentation." And while I made this presentation, I had to follow some research methodology techniques. Okay, so basically, because Madam Tatiana has asked what was in the interview, there are 2 types of researches. Mainly, one is qualitative, another is quantitative. And my topic was the combination of both. So, in layman or plain English, quality means when you're describing something by typing or writing or by explaining. That is called qualitative research. And quantitative means related to the number. You can see quantity. The word quantity is there. So when I presented the topic, I had to collect some data, and those part is quantitative research. So it is both combination. And also when we write something, we can't write it by ourselves. We have to read some topics, journals, magazines, and books. And I had to give the references. And in the UK, we use Harvard referencing, same as Harvard University. Okay, so this technique I had to use, and I believe that they are happy with my presentation. Okay, and after that, they asked me around 20 questions about my education background, why I'd like to join, what would I like to teach, etc., etc., and my future plan as well. So
And
all took
could you share your future plans with us?
no, not likely here, not publicly. I'm
Not
sorry.
today, not today, not now.
All right,
Not today. Yes.
Yeah,
Sure.
sure,
sure.
privately when I talk to you. And it was around 30 minutes interview, and they said thank you very much. And the last question was, how much you expect to pay you? Then before I answered, I asked them, do you have a structured salary for the newly appointed, teachers. They said, yes, this is our salary range. And what is your expectation? And I said the highest of their salary range. Okay. Then they said, they laughed. They said, okay, possibly we might not be able to offer you the highest money at the moment, but it should be the medium point. For example, if the salary range is 40,000 to 50,000 pound a year, and then I said 50,000, they said, no, we can't offer you 50,000 at the moment. Maybe 45,000. And depending on their performance, we'll increase every 6 months by assessment, review their performance. I said, okay, that's fine. And
Cool.
all right. And the last question, I asked them, how many people are you going to recruit? And when can I know the outcome of the interview? They said, we are going to recruit quite a good number of people.
For teaching, as a teacher, as
Yeah,
teachers.
yeah, for the university, because there are lots of vacancies, they said. And we are teaching 3 universities. Okay, that's I should share with you. One of them is Buckinghamshire, which we call Bucks, which I'm teaching at the moment. Another one is University of West London. That's another famous
West
university.
London.
Yeah,
West London.
University of West London. And another one is De Montefrost. Basically,
Montefrost.
these are private universities, but very good ranking, very good standard. Okay. And they said that you'll be teaching Buckinghamshire University modules in health and social science. And only weak point I had, they said, did you ever teach face to face? I said, no. All my teachings were through online, And they asked me another question: did you design, develop any course curriculum module? I said, yes, I did. Even for my PhD program, let me share that I developed a PhD curriculum for my university at the moment. And if you remember, Teacher Oleg, for English language teaching, I developed some of the courses and curricula as well.
Yeah.
I explained those process and methods, and they were happy about that. And that's the only question. I was weak. And also they asked me another question, which actually I didn't have a search. They said, do you know how many universities we are teaching? I said, I didn't have time to have a look, but definitely I'm going to have a look. And another question they asked me, what are you going to teach? I saw their, course of, list of the courses, but I didn't decide. I said, I didn't decide yet, but obviously if I'm offered the job, I'm going to decide it. But I believe that as a university, you have got your own curriculum. They said, yes. So then after 3 days, they texted me that, you are successful with your job and we want you to start as soon as possible. What is the minimum notice period? Because I was already in a job. So it was 2 weeks notice I gave my previous job, and they said, okay, we will be starting from the February. Okay.
So you're going to leave your previous job?
Yes,
right?
it was in January. Okay. I'm talking about, so in every job you have to give a notice. When you're leaving the job, you need to get 2 weeks notice, 3 weeks or 4 weeks. There is a time. And in my case, it was 2 weeks notice. I informed them this. So they gave me 2 weeks notice that, okay, you can join 2 weeks from today. So as soon as I got the job offer, I informed my manager, look, I need to leave this job. Okay. And manager said, okay. And the manager from the previous job has said to me, your job will be always there if you want to come back to us anytime.
Oh,
I said, okay. So I gave the resignation letter there, manual and written form. And I joined this new job on the day 1. It was induction. And in the UK, for the teaching, there are some amazing parts. That first part is that you don't have to teach. Our contracted hours is 40 hours, okay? But I don't teach 40 hours. One day is flexible time. For me, I teach from home. Monday, for me, every Monday. So Saturday, Sunday.
Every Monday.
Yeah. And that is 8 hours. So I have to log in from my laptop through the university website, and I have to stay in front of the laptop or computer whole day. Okay. So, and other 4 days, I teach 6 modules in 6 different batches. So all are healthcare and social science related. Okay. Uh,
Great.
you'll be surprised to know, Teacher Oleg and Madam Tatiana, we have got very diversified students, which means there are from different ethnic backgrounds. If I give you a ratio, the percentage, then you'll be surprised. 40% of the students are Africans among the 100%, okay? 20% white, 60,
Right.
20% Asians,
And are
okay?
they all located in the United Kingdom?
Yeah, they are all adult students. That is the amazing part. Only one batch they've got, though there is this foundation year, so we call it foundation year or level 3, okay?
Yeah.
So I'm teaching at the moment level 3, which is foundation year, level 4, which is undergraduate first year, level 5, undergraduate second year, level 6, undergraduate third year. So I'm teaching 4 batches, level 3, 4, 5, 6. So foundation year, first year, second year, and third year.
Cool.
All right.
Amazing news.
Amazing. Yes. Yeah.
Thank you. It's a
You're
good.
going to become quite busy.
Yeah, actually, I'm quite busy, so I forgot that today I have class until I saw your message. Okay, and as I said on the induction day, we have been given a training, some training, all ID access, how to book all the holiday, how to make leave of absence, etc., etc. The first week it was all induction week. The teaching started from the second week, and I was given all the modules, what I'm going to teach, and I read it, because if I don't read it, what I'm going to explain to my students.
Sure.
So, Teacher Oleg, would you like to share the link so that people might be able to
On
check
Facebook?
wherever it is possible? So, dear
Yeah.
peers, whoever is watching, welcome. So, if you are interested in joining, just follow the link and we'll be happy to bring you here and have a conversation. Sabina, welcome. Sabina is watching, and some other people. 3 people are already watching. Thank you very much, dear viewers. If you are interested in joining, you're more than welcome. We're going to have a bits and bytes information. Okay, so I didn't inform you earlier, unless I was thinking maybe let me pass at least 6 weeks, 7 weeks. All right, and it's a bit pressure though at the beginning, because what I understand that when it's a matter of teaching, I need to read it fast and understand. Then I'm going to explain in a different way.
You have to become fluent.
Yeah, the matter is that another helping thing is that all the teaching we do either through slide or PowerPoint presentation. So there is a PowerPoint that machine is every classroom, and I converted all the document into PowerPoint. Even if it is a Word file or PDF, I can convert it to the PowerPoint, so that I can connect through the projector to the screen, and then I can like voice to screen. Then I can explain. Okay, today's topic is this, and we're going to learn 1, 2, 3, 4 learning outcomes we call, and then we explain one page by another. And if they have got questions, obviously there are always questions. Sometimes we can't finish the whole lesson. Every class is 3 hours, by the way, Teacher Oleg and Madam Tatiana. So it's a 10 to 1 one session, then 2 to 5 another session. On Thursday I have got 3 classes, so 10 to 1, 2 to 5, and 6 to 9. That is my longest day.
Okay.
As I'm saying, sometimes I can't finish all the lessons in 3 hours, because there are maybe 50 questions from 20 students. Okay. Maximum class size is I saw 24 students, and minimum was 5. Yeah. In the evening class there are less students, because these are all working class people, and there are also classes in weekends, but I don't take weekend classes at the moment. Okay. And that is surprising, when students ask a question in a different perspective. And there is one, term I remember. Let me share. Is a practical example. Consumer rules in, social science. They asked me, well, I don't understand what is consumer rules. Okay, then I had to give a very good example, like Teacher Oleg and Madam Tatiana. When you brush your tooth, what kind of paste or brush do you use?
Colgate,
Okay, Colgate. Now,
Lakalut, Colgate.
Lakalut. Lakalut, I think that this brush is very nice. Called Lakalut.
okay, I believe that it is a local product, right?
Maybe it's international.
Like a lot, I haven't seen it in the market. However, let me clarify what you understand by consume and consumer, and what is the consumer rules. So, literally, each and every person is a consumer. Whatever we use in our daily life, it could be toothbrush, toothpaste, food, clothes, anything else that we use or buy. Okay. Now, the fact is that when we are going to buy, we have our own choice. Okay.
Yes.
So if you create a choice by your own or for your family, that should be your rule. Okay. So you're going to buy whatever you like to buy, but obviously it is your rule. This is your decision. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
Okay. But in economics, especially macroeconomics, we call it, the rule is that if all the people think that they're going to buy only, say, Colgate, and they're not going to buy Macalut, now what will happen? Will the Macalot's share price will fall down, right?
Yeah.
Colgate's
Yeah.
Colgate's sale will be going down, up, because you all are buying the same product, because you have spoken to each other. So this is a kind of consumer's rule that also sometimes can control the market. It's a part of macro, economics or marketing. Okay, so I'm
It's
giving.
interesting. It's interesting. Yes.
It is interesting. And also another thing is that I have to know all the terms, because I know what they're going to ask. These are the some rules. These are the some new words. Like one of the words was, I taught, there is a module related to the social ideology, how the industrialization happened, how it is changing. And as you know, there is capitalism, there is socialism. At the beginning there was nothing, state of nature we call it. Okay, when the civilization started, was there any politicians? No, it's only one person or maybe few people. They had this exchange policy, like they didn't have money. Like if somebody had chicken, he had rice, so you exchange chicken with rice. Yeah. So this is called the state of nature. Then it came civilization, industrialization, post-industrialization, then industrialization movement, etc., etc., the post-industrialization movement, and future. Honestly speaking, sociology, economics, these are interesting subjects. As long as you or I understand, then you can explain. Okay.
Yeah.
And thank you very much for asking. Actually, it has been late though to inform you, but I thought to share this with you guys.
That's really great that you joined to this university or those universities.
One
We
in.
will see. We will see. But congratulations. I am really proud of you.
Thank you
My
very
teacher.
much. Thank you very much. And the plus point is, because I'm still in my first year of PhD program, and another question they asked on the interview, second interview, how I'm going to manage it. I'm going to study, I'm going to teach. I said to them, because it's mostly done through online for the first year and second year, so it should be okay. All right. And they said, oh, that's fine, as long as you can cope up the pressure and teach us. So that's fine. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, what about English?
Yeah, and that is another thing I was going to share. I have noticed in many of our lecturers, many of our teachers are from Arab countries, European background, and they say to on a different occasions that sometimes some students don't understand their presentation because of the way they speak. So what
No.
happened? I spoke to my academic course leader that maybe we can do some, pronunciation development course, which I'm already teaching. They said, yeah, that would be great. How can you manage it? This is the question. I said, I have to manage it if you authorize this module as a free module for all the teachers.
Yeah.
Okay. But I don't think that everyone will have time because our holidays or day offs are on different time. Like my one is Monday. I can go
Monday.
one session in Monday, say 3 hours. But some teachers have got off in Saturdays, Sundays, Monday maybe few of them, then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It depends.
Yeah, yeah.
So I can only teach those
Their schedule and your schedule
It's not
is
same.
flexible, like this.
That's right, yeah. Because I'm free on Monday, it doesn't mean that everyone is free on Monday.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
understand that?
Mhm.
So only those teachers can join who have got no class Monday morning and who are free. However, they might approve this not now, maybe from the second semester. This is my first semester, okay? This we call,
First semester?
yeah, for some of the students. And another surprising matter is teacher Oleg and Madam Tatiana. I'm teaching one module, one subject. Module means subject in three different batches. So with one learning, I'm teaching 1 to 3 batches in the same time.
Oh, cool.
And that is a part of research methodology, okay, which is my plus point.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Looks like you are taking my interview now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
All right. So what
I
happened?
don't know. We don't have any prepared materials, but if you would like, I can I can offer my style of teaching, and let me show how it works. I will work with Tanya, and you will see how it works.
Sure.
What my idea really is. Because I tried, if you remember, I tried last time with that young man from Bangladesh, and that was a little bit difficult because we didn't understand each other with that young man, if you remember.
That's right.
And I think it's for me it's easier to talk to Tanya.
That's right. Go ahead. That's fine.
That's right.
Okay, I'm going to start sharing my screen, and let's work for a couple of minutes. Okay,
Sure.
my idea is my lesson is about fluency, about getting fluency. First, my student today, my student is Tanya, my wife is my student, and first of all, you have to read this simple text. Can you, Tanya?
Which one? Which one?
Carla.
About
I
Carla.
get about Carla.
Okay.
Can you see?
1 second. Carla. Так, I get.
Okay.
The thirst. Yes, the thirst.
Yes, in yellow color. I
Okay.
get up at 7 o'clock.
Sure. Yeah. I see. I get up at 7 o'clock. I wash my face and comb my hair, and then I go downstairs for breakfast. Usually, I like.
No.
Usually.
Sorry.
Usually.
Be careful. Read carefully. Usually
I
a slice.
mhm, mhm. Usually, 1 second. I can't find this
Okay,
sentence.
1 second. Let
Mhm.
me help you.
Usually a slice of bread and a bowl of cereal. My school starts at 8:30, so I leave home around 7:50 to catch the bus. When school finishes,
Okay. You can do this.
when school finishes at 3 o'clock, I come back home, have a snack, do my homework, and take a shower. After dinner, I watch TV and go to bed at 9:30.
Okay. Uh, okay, I'm back. Now you have to tell me about Carla. You have this text as an example, but like you are reading, but you are telling me about her,
About Carla.
about Carla.
Sure.
It looks like you start reading, but you change the pronoun to name, or like you are telling me about this third person. She gets up, or Carla gets
I
up at
understand.
7 o'clock.
Okay.
Go ahead, please.
She gets up at 7 o'clock. She washes her face and combs her hair, and then she goes downstairs for breakfast. Usually a slice of bread and a bowl of cereal. Her school starts at 8:30, so she leaves home around 7:50 to catch the bus. When school finishes at 3 o'clock, she comes back home, have a snack, do her homework, and takes a shower. After dinner, she watches TV and go to bed at 9:30.
Okay. Great. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And the next step is in the next step you have to tell me in your own words about Carla. I stop sharing, and now please, what you remember? Tell me about Carla.
Okay.
Uh,
Carla gets up at 7 o'clock.
First of all,
Uh,
Tanya, please uh, uh, make you turn your phone.
Sure. Okay.
Okay, it's better. It looks
Yeah.
better. You are online. You are on Facebook and YouTube. Okay, and you can start this. I want, or I would like to introduce my student. This is Carla. Maybe it's not just be
Naturally,
imaginative.
most naturally, yeah,
Like
understand.
this is Carla. She is a schoolgirl. She is 12 years old and blah 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 blah.
Okay, understand. I want to introduce a student. Her name is Carla. She's 12 years old, and I tell about her day. Okay,
Yeah, daily routine. Tanya,
daily
please,
routine. Yeah, daily
calm
routines.
down. Don't speak fast. Don't
Okay.
speak fast.
Okay. Carla gets up at 7 o'clock, and then she washes her face and combs her hair. Then she goes downstairs and she has a breakfast. If I remember, she has a slice of bread and it's something I
Yeah,
don't
okay.
remember.
You don't need. Yes, you have a good memory. Your memory is perfect. But you don't
Thank
need
you.
to describe her day in details. Like you have to do this more conversational. Like
Okay. Okay. Carla, then
This is a
Carla
pretty
goes
girl.
to school.
This-
Then Carla goes to school, and after school, she goes back home. She has a snack, and then she watches TV, and then she goes to bed.
Okay, okay. Pretty good. Quite
Thank
good.
you. Thank you.
I'm going to start sharing again, and let's check.
Now, one thing may I say,
Yeah.
Teacher Oleg and
Yes,
Madam
please.
Tatiana, when it's a
Please.
matter of teaching, I have always realized that our speed should be slower than normal rate. Okay, the way we
Okay.
talk, if you speak faster or quickly, sometimes some students can't understand this. Oh, teacher, I didn't get you. They raise their hand. You see, it happens to my class as well. And because
Understand.
then I had to go back again. And sometimes I believe that the way the words that I use, they don't understand the meaning. So I have to rephrase it, or paraphrase, we call in English, which means that I have to use now easier words so that they understand. So the sentence was like, it was sometimes difficult for comprehending the inner situation of some physical matters, and they didn't understand at all. Then I say, okay, it is happening to us that we don't understand sometimes what is happening inside that matter. You see, now I've changed some of the words
Yeah.
and I've slowed down. Oh, someone is trying to
Yeah.
join.
Sorry.
Is someone is trying to join? I got a click ring. No?
I don't think so. It's on my
Laptop,
computer.
computer.
I got
Laptop.
some notifications. Yeah. Okay. In the next step, we will learn how to ask questions. Now I'm going to ask you some questions about Carla.
Okay.
And you see the text and okay, let's start. We will see. Okay, please, teacher.
Teacher Oleg, by the who is Carla?
She's a little girl from Germany.
Okay, thank you very much.
Maybe, maybe. She is on the screen. This
Oh,
one.
this girl
This
is
is Carla.
this Carla.
Carla.
Carla, I can see Melissa, Diego, Mark.
Yes. We have some students here. We have some kids. Okay, Tanya, uh, step by step, when does Carla get up? Usually.
Carla usually gets up at 7 o'clock.
Very good.
Gets,
It's
gets,
yes. She said gets
gets.
up. Yes,
She
very.
said gets.
That's
Okay.
great.
What does she do after getting up?
Carla washes her face and combs her hair. And then she goes downstairs for her breakfast.
Okay. What does she have for breakfast?
She usually have a slice of bread and a bowl of cereal.
Okay.
Cereal. What is correct? Is it correct? Cereal.
Cereal. Sa sounds cereal.
Cereal. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
What does she do next after breakfast?
She goes to school. She goes to
Okay.
school,
Okay. She goes
and
to school.
she has lessons at school.
Cereal.
Okay. When does her lessons? When does her school start, or when do her lessons start?
Her lessons starts at 8:30.
Okay.
Brilliant.
So. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
When does she leave home?
She leaves home around 7:50. 7:50.
Yeah, okay. When does her school finish?
Her school finishes at 3 o'clock.
Okay, what does she do after school?
Carla comes back home, has a snack, and then she takes a shower.
Okay, and
Bravo, that's very good.
yeah, and what does she do in the evening?
In the evening, Carla watches TV, and then she goes to bed at 9:30.
Okay. Now we are going to change our roles. You are going to ask me some questions, and I'm going to answer
Um, mm,
based on this text, please.
Only some questions.
Oh,
May I ask you some questions?
yes, about Carla. Based on this text, but
Mhm.
we will see. I'm going to answer differently, maybe. Let's make it conversational. Do you know this girl? Yes, I do.
Do you know this girl?
Yes, I do. This is Carla.
What is
She,
her name? What is
oh,
her name?
her name is Carla.
How old is she?
She is 12 years old.
Where is she from?
I think she is from Germany. I'm not sure, but her name sounds like a German name.
Here is
Amazing.
one clue, teacher Oleg. If the Carla K sound starts with C or K, is it K or C?
This is Carla, I
With
think.
K.
no, it looks like C to me from your text. Look at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yes,
See,
but
I'm so sorry. I can
it
see.
it look yes. The name starts with C letter, but usually it's Carla. Carla, German name.
Yeah, it could be an English name too.
Really?
Ye-
Okay. How should I pronounce
Not
this name?
pronunciation is fine. That's what I'm saying. That's okay. But in some German males, the K sound they write it K. Okay.
Uh, I study English. I don't care about German.
No, we're just comparing the sounds only. Okay, like that's fine. That's a part of English. Like the famous celebrity Claudia Schiffer, German.
Yes,
C.
I know.
Yeah. Okay.
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 Go on.
Tanya, please.
Um, when does she gets up?
She gets up at 7 o'clock. She is a school girl, and she must do it.
Okay.
She must get up early because she needs to go to school.
Um, Good job.
Thank
Good
you.
job. Okay. And another question is what she eats for breakfast.
Oh, for breakfast she has usually he has a slice of bread and a bowl of cereal.
Okay, that's cool. And I want to ask you one question, and my question is, when does her school starts?
Her school starts at 8:30.
Very well. And and another question is, when does she come back home? At what o'clock? What o'clock?
What time?
What time? Yeah. What time?
Okay,
What
her
time?
school. Okay, I got your question. I'm going to answer. Her school finishes at 3 o'clock, and I think it takes her for about for around 30 minutes. And yeah,
Finish your answer. Then I've got a
okay,
question.
okay, okay. and she comes back home at 3:30 or 4
Okay.
p.m.
Do you know the age of Carla?
She's 12 years old.
Does she go to school by herself, alone?
Um, I don't know if her school is near to her house.
Uh,
Maybe.
so does she come back home by herself alone or with someone else?
It's not written here.
I'm sure it is written there. It says at 4:30. No, that's a different thing. You're right.
Yeah.
At 4:30 she goes out. Do you know where does she goes out with whom?
Yes, she leaves home around 7:50, and she goes to school by bus, right?
Right. It's
And it takes her some time to go back.
but it said she has got a grandfather who took her home at 4:30. I can see that small tiny letters.
No, you are talking about Diego.
All right. Okay. You are exactly right. So that's a very good observation. Amazing.
Yeah, I know this.
There are 4
I
kids.
know these children. I work with them.
Oh,
They
okay.
they
Oleg
help
knows
me.
this information, this text very well. Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
that's easy, but
True.
it makes you confident when you talk about something like daily routine.
Mm-hmm.
You can describe their daily routine, and after this, mm, my next question would be like, describe please your daily routine in general, nothing personal, but in
Nothing.
general. When do you go to work? When do you go back home? Like this. What do you do in the evening? But it's okay.
Okay. Does it say that what time Carla goes to bed or for sleeping?
Uh, I don't remember.
It does say that
Uh,
9:30 she
uh,
goes to bed,
I remember, yeah.
right?
I,
Carla goes to bed at 9:30. Yeah.
And I've got a question for you, Madam Tatiana. Before she goes
Okay,
to bed,
please.
what does she do after her dinner?
She watches TV.
She watches TV.
Yeah.
Very good, very good.
Watches TV.
Brilliant.
Okay, thank you very much.
No problem.
It is interesting. It's interesting. This method, Oleg's method, is very useful and interesting for children, for
it
students.
works. It will work on every level. You just have to take a text suitable for your level and work this way. That's
Exactly.
it.
That's right. And I understand that you asked the same question last week. Possibly, the person didn't realize what you're asking. So
Yes.
now this time this is fine. Fantastic. Bravo to both of you.
Thank you. We're developing.
Yes, we develop, we learn every day. Remember, teacher Oleg, this is what I've learned after joining in the university, that I found that everyone is studying, though they're teacher, because they said the same thing. If I don't know a thing, how I'm going to explain? Yeah.
Yeah.
And also being a teacher, this another thing I've learned. If you don't know something, don't try to give any false or fake or wrong information, which gives very bad image to the students. And also, as a matter of fact, students have the right to report about you. It happens. If it is something
Yeah.
wrong, if you explain something wrong, they said, oh, the teacher doesn't know anything and is teaching us the wrong thing. The report, and the report comes back to you through your academic head. Okay, so we don't want to make any bad impression or bad image about the teaching quality. We don't compromise with the standard and professionalism for the adult students. Yeah, it's for the children, that's fine. It's for the adult students, remember.
Yeah.
We never.
I know this. I'm also a teacher.
Okay, Madam Tatiana is also teacher, as you can see,
Yeah.
and
She is lucky one. She is lucky one because she always works with little children.
you work with big children.
I work with teenagers.
You mean secondary levels,
Yeah,
Yeah.
secondary
like
school.
13, 15 years old
Hmm.
teenagers.
That's great.
They are smart. They know how to ask questions.
Exactly. And you know why and how they know, because they also study at home.
Yeah.
And if you don't, if you they don't understand anything, then they ask the teacher straight away. So you have to be prepared. But does it ever happen, teacher Oleg? And my question to teacher Tatiana as well. They have asked you
Mhm.
something, but you didn't know the answer. How did you manage it?
May I go first,
Yes,
Tanya?
please.
Yeah, Tanya. Usually, I honestly say I don't know this. I will try to find some information just for you. If you are interested in this topic, of course, it's related to my subject, to our subject. I'm teaching and someone is learning about music, like some scales or I don't know, chords, hands positions, techniques. Okay, I'm not perfect. I can teach you what I know exactly. If I don't know something, I'm not going to teach you. But I can find some information, and for sure I will share with you.
Okay,
The only matter I have to be honest.
that's right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Thank you very much, Madam Tatiana.
Mm, I don't know.
Maybe Tanya doesn't have this kind of experience because she works with little children, and that's fine. For them, everything is all right. Maybe, but one day you have to be prepared for this situation.
It is indeed.
Yeah,
That is a very good
Yeah.
answer, teacher Oleg, because if you don't know something, if I don't know something, obviously I'll have to apologize that I don't know at the moment, but I'd like to know for you and explain it to you later. Okay?
yeah.
So
Okay.
let's move on with the other parts or the features of the class.
Okay. Maybe sometimes mm, in some situations I have some good developed students in my work at my
Hmm.
work and maybe they want something difficult even for me. Okay, I'm not perfect. Go ahead, please. Learn how to play this masterpiece, and you will teach me.
Hmm.
It's okay. It's okay. Maybe it happened a couple of times. A few times it happened. I
Okay.
had some advanced students who were 17 years old. They were adult enough, and they told me how to play Eddie Van Halen. Oh, I don't
Mm.
know.
Van Halen.
Okay, Eddie Van Halen. Yes.
Oh, Adrian
Okay,
Hale.
but I like Eddie Van Halen, but I'm not able to learn everything what he played. It's quite normal.
Because each musician has their own style, yeah,
Yeah,
on genre. And
yeah,
as a teacher, so you have got your style and your own choices as well.
yeah. And in this case, I can say to my student, okay, let's work together. Let's work together. Let's get some information like notes or video lessons, and I will help you because, of course, I am more experienced.
Hmm.
That's it.
Great. Bravo.
Thank
Amazing.
you.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
No problem.
Okay, today today we had another family lesson.
Yeah.
But as a matter of fact, every lesson is helpful.
Yeah,
Okay.
of
Yeah,
course.
sure.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it doesn't matter. It's a family lesson, private lesson, group lesson.
Yeah.
As long as we have.
Every lesson,
Go on.
every lesson was very useful
Yes,
for us,
for
for
everyone,
me.
for me as
Yeah.
well.
Mhm.
Okay.
Thank you. And I always say to my student, I have a few private English students, and teacher Rahat, I have my students, and I always say, you don't have to talk to me only. You have to talk to different people, to different teachers. That's uh, that's my experience, and I'm going to share my experience, and it works. It works. You have to. Language is something about people interacting.
That's right.
Yeah.
And also, as you have explained it well, the more we speak with the different people with different accent, different pronunciation, different
Mhm.
style of English, our brain is habituated to adapting those words and sounds. And when you talk
Mhm.
to the similar person or another person of the same country, then it's much
Mhm.
easier and better for you to understand and move ahead.
Yeah.
So, what are your
Okay.
plans for both of you for today? Teacher Oleg first, then Madam Tanya.
Uh, I don't have any specific plans. Maybe in the evening I'm going to visit my aunt. I have a couple of free hours ahead.
And how about you, Madam Tanya?
Uh, in the I plan my plans are in the evening I'm going to read in English I the Bible. I have a Bible in English language, and I'm going to read some information, some
Some chapters.
yeah, some. Um, I like it very much.
Okay, out of curiosity, which Bible it is?
Mm,
Mm.
Ali, help me.
Okay. We have downloaded application on our mobile phones,
Hmm.
Mhm.
and you can choose in different languages. Like I have Bible in Ukrainian, Russian, and
Polish,
three
Polish.
Polish. I don't
Mhm,
have right now
mhm,
in
mhm,
Polish.
mhm,
Uh,
mhm, mhm.
but I understand Polish. I can't speak Polish, but I understand about 80% of Polish language. But I have, me personally, I have three different translations of in English, and
Mhm.
it is how to say. It is uh, the narrator reads,
Hmm.
and I can listen to that and
And
repeat
then we
and read
read, yeah.
aloud, and
Mhm.
perfect.
Uh, I can hear, I can listen when he speaks, and I can listen, I can hear your pronunciation, and then I read myself.
Okay, this is how it looks like. Uh,
All right.
and
Okay.
this is New Living Translation.
All right.
Mhm.
My question is: it the Old Testament, New Testament, Orthodox, King James
Both.
Bible, Old Testament?
No, not King James. I tried. It's too difficult. Uh, that's why I chose New Living Translation
Okay.
or just American Standard Bible.
All
Mhm.
right. But have you heard this software called Immersive Reader? Have you ever heard of it?
Immersive
Both.
reader.
Yeah. This is automated software. What happens when you upload any document in this software and it reads for you? You can listen to it in different languages. It can
Mhm.
translate as many as 170 languages, including English and most of the
Mhm.
famous 170, as you can say, Asian, African, European, American, Australian, New Zealand as well. Okay. This is a really software built on AI, artificial intelligence. In most of the universities in the UK, they use it for those students who don't want to read. Okay. So what they do, they upload the books for their coursework and they listen to it. And it has got another positive point is when you're speaking out, it can also type automatically for you, like dictation. You're dictating to the AI. Yeah.
Cool. Maybe one day I should check it out.
Yes, it's not free. I believe that. Immersive Reader. I'm going to send you to our group, okay, so that you can have a look. Immersive Reader.
Okay.
It is an application by Microsoft 365. It comes as a package, you know.
Okay. For me, Google Translate is good enough.
But it does it read for you loudly?
Yes.
Ah,
If
okay.
you type in Google Translate, you can listen to pronunciation. Basically, it's in British. In
British English.
at
Okay.
least on my mobile phone, Google speaks British English.
Like, hello,
British
like,
English.
welcome. How may I help you?
You may not help me.
And
Okay.
sometimes I switch on. I find the words in Cambridge Dictionary. It is very useful. Okay.
Cambridge Dictionary.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
it's the
It
best
is.
option for me.
And I listen the pronunciation of words.
Ah, that's great. I also follow Cambridge. I also follow Cambridge, guys. Thank
Cambridge.
you very much.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so it's 1:04. Do you want to continue more?
Yes, we don't have time anymore. We don't
Yeah.
have time anymore.
3, 4, 3.
Sorry?
How to say 3 and 4 minutes? Yeah.
4 minutes past 3. Right?
Yeah, I know. 4 minutes past 3 o'clock now.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you very much once again for letting me join with you guys and having a good conversation for both of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Good to see you
By the way,
today.
Oleg, I'm going to text you. I need to talk to you about something. If you're free for 5 minutes after finishing the class, is it okay?
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Thank you very much.
Teacher
Thank
Rafat,
you.
bye.
Thank you.
Have a
Bye.
nice week, and I'll see you,
See you
next
next
week.
time.
Same
Okay.
to you. Take care.
Thank
Take
you.
care. Bye.
Take care. Bye.
So, thank you very much, dear viewers. That's the end of today's live broadcast with teacher Oleg and Madam Tatiana, who are from Ukraine. Join us next week if you're interested. Okay, thank you very much, and bye. Anarul, I'm answering. There was a link above chat interview. You should have clicked on it.